Welcome to beautiful, colorful Colorado.
Everybody just tap your hands.
We are driving east and we are enjoying some lightning. So you might get to see some lightning, or you might get to just listen to these boring folks right here.
Boring!
That's Corrine, and she is boring. No, she is not. Anyway, I'm going to flip this around. There's some lightning going on over here. But look at the beautiful, colorful Colorado fields and the dark clouds. And I bet you we'll see lightning any second now. Oh, there's a little flash. A little flash.
Look, there's a point of interest. Should I stop
Oh
at the
no,
point
we're stopping at a point of interest.
I almost got run over by semi. Stopping at the point of interest.
Everybody loves a point of interest.
Okay, this is the Smoky Hill Trail, okay?
Trails west.
You gotta read them about the Smoky Hill Trail.
All right, let's learn about it together. See if I can brighten this up. I don't think I can. Cheyenne Wells Stage Stop, Smoky Hill Trail. You gonna make me read all that?
It's the most direct route to Denver and the Goldfields.
All right, I'm gonna get out and read it to y'all.
Okay.
It's kind of far away. And here's this beautiful monument. They need to update this. This stuff is pretty worn out. Smoky Hill Trail, the most direct route to Denver and the gold fields of the Central Rockies. Immigrants heading west through central Kansas followed the Kansas River, then headed up its Smoky Hill River branch into the high plains of eastern Colorado. Here, the Smoky Hill River ended. Immigrants then turned northwest to Denver over the high, dry, rolling plain prairie country. It was a tough stretch. A Denver newspaper called those who dared it foolhardy and insane. With full-scale Indian white wars in the mid-1860s.
Indian White Wars? What's Indian White?
The trail was extremely dangerous. Still, the Butterfield Overland Stage served the route, and later the Kansas Pacific Railroad built along the trail's ruts.
You want to see
And then here's the Cheyenne Wells Stage Stop.
You want to see... Okay, so he's pointing that way.
Oh yeah, there's a
Go
fella.
that way.
There's a fella up here. Can you see him? He's pointing to the southwest. He's pointing out there.
And there's packets of ketchup. And I'd like to read off I'd like you to read off the graffiti.
Mark Brennan, I Love Colorado, 2017. Yeah.
Michelle and Alexander, the Great. There's Emily and Dalton Carter. John and Alex.
Oh, now this guy's pointing. That guy was pointing southwest. This guy's pointing northeast. So I'm confused. Which way does he want us to go?
I guess you could go on the same trail. You can go both ways.
Ooh.
That might be what he means.
Okay.
You can go that way, or you can go that way. I think that was to Denver, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then look, you got the setting sun, the beautiful setting sun, and then the dark, ominous Colorado clouds with lightning.
They have vertical lightning here.
Yeah.
Same as Kansas lightning.
Yeah, Kansas, we mostly have horizontal lightning that just goes from cloud to cloud. Oh, and as a little bonus, you can see a little map of Smoky Hill Trail country. We are here, Cheyenne Wells, and we're headed this way. So there's the Kansas border there. So we're only going to be in Colorado for a little while longer. We came from down here in Pueblo, which is somewhere over here. Didn't make the map. We did go through Sugar City, which had a cafe and a marijuana shop. That's all there was in that town. So I guess the people there just drink coffee and get high. Hey, Petersons, what's going on?
Hey guys.
What are we doing in Colorado? We don't know. Okay, time to get back in the corn-fed mobile. corn-fed life. And if you haven't seen our plates before, we are corn-fed all the way. What are the Petersons doing? Actually, what we're doing is
We're going home.
we're going home. We flew out to Oregon to visit the parental figures, and we flew out of Denver because
It's cheap.
it's cheap. It's really cheap. So we drive the long and weary 6 hours to Denver just to save a few bucks. Actually, it's to save a lot of bucks. We probably saved like $500. However, it's not fun driving to Denver. Let's try this new gadget we have. It's probably going to be a little bumpy because we've noticed that the Colorado roads are very, very bumpy.
Yeah, as soon as you hit Colorado, it's horrible.
Yeah, but we'll be in Kansas soon. Kansas is usually a little better. Did we lose the connection?
They're not good at doing, or maybe they meant like we lost our airplane connection, so we ended up driving from Denver.
Yeah.
They're not really good at plowing out the roads after a snowstorm, but they're good at making good roads.
I'm going to tilt the camera this way a little bit because that's where all the lightning action is. Hey, he's back. We didn't know you were gone. Yeah, I don't know how good our connection's going to be either because we're in the middle of nowhere. So we'll see how good it is. But
there's that one swoopy cloud ahead. It looks like a snail shell, doesn't it? Or a conch shell.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a little conch shell cloud. So we flew into Denver, but then we actually drove south down to Pueblo to visit an old friend. It actually was my dad's army buddy from a long, long time ago, probably 60 years ago. They served in the Korean. They were in the Korean peacekeeping force just after the Korean War, and so we visited him for a few hours. That was a lot of fun. Saw one of his daughters and then talked trash about the rest of them. Just kidding. No, he's really proud of all of his daughters and his son, and he has a real nice family. We're heading toward the conch shell cloud. What are the Petersons up to these days? That's what I'd like to know. Running around fake Nashville, probably. Causing trouble. You know how those Petersons do it. Where's your phone? I can use that for the chat.
It's in my purse.
Okay.
The strap's right here.
Are you strapped?
Oh yeah. You're going boating.
Fun.
Sunny on the left, stormy on the right.
Yeah, take your pick. You can head north to have nice sunshiny weather, or head south into the heart of the storm. Or head like us, just kind of right along the middle. Building a garden compound.
Oh.
What's a garden compound? Is that like a cult thing? Where the plants can come but they can't leave? And then the FBI is going to come and raid your garden compound? Janet Reno's going to take you down?
It's just a garden with a huge wall built around it.
Oh, okay.
I watched a video of a man who spent
Yes.
40 years building a castle out of river rock.
Wow.
He just made it into an event center. So
That's
they'd
cool.
hold parties there all the time. Yeah,
Nice.
there really wasn't a point to it.
Well, when we were out in Oregon, we did visit some friends of ours that bought a big old ranch. I think they got like 40, 50 acres, and they're turning it into a big event place. Like they've been hosting all kinds of events and parties and such, and they're going to have a 35th wedding anniversary party for themselves coming up here soon. Sorry about the shakiness, folks. That is the fault of the Colorado roads.
And our Kansan car.
And our truck that probably has horrible shocks by this point.
Yeah, it's just held together by twine.
That we got from the world's largest ball.
So welcome everybody to Cheyenne Wells.
Yeah. Have you all ever been to Cheyenne Wells? It is in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, it's got little bunnies. Little bunnies running off to the right. Look at the little bunnies.
I didn't see the little bunnies.
Look at that.
Because I'm blind, I guess.
It's got lots of little birdies trying to eat all the grain.
City limits, population 4296.
No, that's
elevation.
elevation. No, you're doing it wrong.
I'm used to Oregon where every town tells you the population, but
They're ashamed out here.
out here they just tell you their elevation. Like, who cares what your elevation
well,
is?
that's more impressive than their population.
Yeah, I guess. Cheyenne Wells, there's
You
a
get
sign.
a nice little park here. Little fairgrounds, I guess.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, looks like a horse racing track. Yeah, there's a horse racing track.
Fun. Maybe
That's cool.
they do the Indian races.
Peterson says Rocky Skaggs and Marty Stewart are coming to the message. Hold on. Gotta get to that message.
You get to that message. Oh, hey, they got a Dollar General.
Nice.
And they have an Oyo hotel. Oyo.
Oh yeah. I mean, oh yo. You got John Deere. John Mellencamp, John Deere, John 316.
That's right. And they have a Sinclair accessories.
But we're good on gas.
Yeah, we don't need any gas.
Okay, let me get to these comments. He said Ricky Skaggs and Marty Stewart are coming to the fake little Opry. Awesome. And he keeps freezing up. I wonder if you're freezing up or if it's us. Oh, there was a stretch limousine out back there at that gas station.
Yeah.
I wonder what celebrities doing out here in Cheyenne Wells. Arapahoe is 9 miles.
Look how pretty and white that cloud is over there.
Yeah, here, Corinne wants y'all to see how pretty it is that direction.
It's so fluffy.
So fluffy. So very fluffy. I'm gonna raise this up a little bit so it can walk on mountains. There we go. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up. I don't know the rest, sorry. Okay. He says, oh, we got a new person in the chat.
Uh-oh.
We got Evan McCabe in the chat. Pew, pew. See jokes. See jokes. I don't get it, Evan. What you talk about? What you talk about, Willis?
get to see the jokes.
What swims and looks after you when you're sick? Swims and looks after a nurse shark. What? That's kind of a stretch.
How is that a stretch?
Because I don't think that's a real thing.
Yes, it is. There's such a thing as a nurse shark.
Oh. Well, look at you knowing stuff. I wish I knew stuff. So, Evan, where are you watching from tonight? Have we seen Evan before?
I don't remember Evan. You gotta tell more
But
jokes to make yourself more well-known.
He's probably been in our chats before because he knows we like dumb jokes. He knew that right away.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing Evan has been with us before. Have you been with us before, Evan? And where are you from? We like to know so we can come and hunt you down. Just kidding, we won't hunt you down. Or will we? Do you want a Scotty dog?
Yes, please. Show the people the Scotty Dog candy.
All right, I'll show y'all
It's really
what we're eating. Road trip snacks. We've got Scotty
Little
dogs.
puppies for snacks.
We're eating little Scotty dogs, and they're quite tasty. I'll show you.
Pretty flavorful.
See the little doggies? Urf, urf, urf. And then they go right into your mouth. Urf, urf, urf. Let me give one to the driver.
Okay.
All right. Enough of our ugly faces. Well, actually, there's a pretty face. Woo, woo.
Woo-wee.
But I know you guys really want to see the journey. Because it's all about the journey.
It's not about the destination after all.
It's not about the destination unless you're going to Waffle House. So that shark joke is just for nerds. Because most people don't know what a nurse shark is.
Are you serious? I bet everybody in the chat
Nobody
knew
knows.
what a nurse shark was.
Petersons, just tell us honestly. Have you ever heard of a nurse shark?
I bet they have. It's not that uncommon.
I've never heard of it.
I can even picture what it looks like in my little brain.
What are you looking at?
So what are you guys' favorite shark? My favorite shark would probably be the bull shark.
And what is your favorite shark to draw?
The great white shark is the scariest shark in the world. The bull shark probably attacks more people than any other shark.
I always kind of was preferential to the hammerhead shark just because it looked so crazy.
Yeah. Oh, and then there's what's the shark that has kind of like a saw tooth? It looks like a chainsaw on its snout. What's that called? Sawtooth shark? Probably.
The chainsaw shark. Oh, it's spinning on my screen here. Maybe that's why nobody.
Oh, yeah.
Or this just could be. That could fine. Your phone just might not be.
A nurse shark. Oh, Peterson said that they do know what a nurse shark is.
Well, you're a nerd too, Peterson. Just like my wife. You guys are a couple of nerds. Because I have never heard of that. And who came up with that anyway?
Yeah, I don't know
Nurse
if
shark.
it's called that. What is the little pouch that has
Daddy shark.
Daddy shark? What is the little pouch that has the developing baby shark inside of it called? If get this, you win 100 points.
What will 100 points get them?
100 tickets. Do you know what it's called?
I don't know. The Sharky Pouch.
No. See if they get it or not.
Google it.
Woo! I can't stay on the road.
Because you're looking at the phone.
Yeah. Do you see
Don't kill
the
us.
stripes in the sky? I wonder if they can see it on the cell phone.
Oh yeah, that's wicked.
Yeah, there's like dark stripes in the sky.
Yeah, that's crazy looking.
There's suicide birds, so we know that we're getting close to Kansas.
So true, so
Oh,
true.
there's people! Good.
Yeah, how come that we grew up with some Fox people and they didn't like do any?
Fun name signs because they're proud of their family history, but we're not.
We're ashamed.
Yeah. So I mean, you see that little bridge there?
Yeah.
That's a nice little bridge right there. They
Yep.
say don't go into
Mermaid's
under-
purse.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You get 100 points, which you can turn in a tornado because it'll act like a funnel and it'll send debris flying right at your face.
But then on the other hand, it would keep you from having debris showering down on your head
That's true.
if you could stay under there.
Yeah.
I bet it would be the best place to go if the tornado is not super close to you, but it's flinging stuff in your direction.
Yeah. The best place to go when you're out in the open and there's nowhere really to hide from a tornado is in a ditch. You just want to get below ground so that the wind can't take any part of you and pick you up. We just recently had a big tornado warning come through our town and a big hailstorm. But we didn't see any tornado touchdown. Good thing.
What about field goal at least? Do we see a tornado?
In a sense, maybe the hail is their field goal attempt.
That's why it's a good idea to have your school mascot be the tornado, because when you're playing football, you can be like, "We had a tornado touchdown."
What is one of those oil pumps called? Then you get 100 points if you know the answer to that.
Everybody knows that except you.
I didn't know it, so I'm excited to share my knowledge.
Everybody knows what those are called.
Well, you said nobody knows what a nurse shark is.
Peterson knows what a nurse shark is.
And Evan. Evan knows.
Joke, Jeff.
Do you think that we should mix the live because we're having troubles?
I don't know, give it another try or two.
Okay.
Trying to change the name of the live, but your phone has no coverage. Then you go into studio.
Sister Studio.
What do you do to get into studio from your phone?
So
Is it under
go
settings?
use the back button at the bottom.
Yeah?
Use the back button again. Do it again. I don't know. Because usually there's the thing up at the top right there.
You get the studio out.
I don't want it because sometimes I can go into the studio through a different browser than Google and mess around with the videos where you can't do all that stuff on the app.
Oh, yeah.
And if you have the app, then it automatically sends you there even when you don't want to.